to ensure that what happened in Benghazi doesn't happen again, which is why you heard the President call on Congress to take action to provide the funds necessary to enhance our security around our embassies around the world. On this, I think you have seen, I'm not going to catalog some of the more outlandish statements that we've seen from some Republicans on this matter on the IRS, but it is absolutely the case that there have been Republicans who have, tried to politicize this right away and tried to turn it into a partisan issue. But the President, from the moment he found out what the results of this inquiry were, was absolutely clear about how outraged he was by the conduct, how absolutely unacceptable the conduct was, and his insistence that people be held accountable for that conduct. And I think that that was reflected in what Dan Pfeiffer said on Sunday and what the President has said on the times that he's spoken about this.
Does congressional curiosity about the Department of Justice dealing with the AP situation fall into that category?
Not that I've seen yet. I think that these are matters in terms of specific investigations that appropriately we can't comment on. But that doesn't mean that there aren't legitimate questions that are asked by Congress or other parties on matters like this.
The questions raised about HHA Secretary Sebelius and her efforts to raise funds through the private sector for Enroll Now fall into that category?
We could go down the list of questions. We could say, what about the President's birth certificate? Was that legitimate? What about some of the...
I'm not asking about that. I'm just asking about that's the last one I'm asking about.
Okay. I am sure that, as is the case with, I can answer your question about that matter and the precedent for what Secretary Sebelius has done and is doing, and there is precedent for it, including in the previous administration. And so, yes, I would say that when it comes to the Affordable Care Act, in keeping with an institution in the House of Representatives with its leadership that has now voted